Assalamualaikum guys, Irfan back again with another video. Relatively recently we had general elections in the US, and to the delight of some and to the dismay of some others, the Republican candidate won the election. Now supposing those elections were happening today and you would like to have used Microsoft Excel to tabulate the results of the election state by state, and what you would want to do is in front of every state you would want to put in the name of the party that won that carried that state, and the next column over, what you would want is to have Excel automatically insert the party symbol of the winning party. Now how would you do that? So let's get started. What first I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the symbols for the two main parties, the Republicans and the Democrats. So I'm just going to go to Insert, Pictures, and I've already got those the two images saved. Oops. So let me just browse to where I have those stored. Okay. Just going to increase the row height, so the image would fit slightly better. And in addition, I'm also going to make this image a little smaller. Don't need that image to be that big. Okay. And down here in the next row, what we'll do is we'll bring in the Republican symbol and we'll make that a little smaller also, just like we did with the Democrats. And then what we'll do is we'll plug in the name of the party. Just going to make this column a little wider so the names fit, and I'm also going to have everything nice and centered. Alright, there you go. So if you've got the name of the party, the symbol, name of the party, and a symbol. Now the next step is to put in the reference, the cell reference for this cell which has the Democratic symbol over here in front of that in the same row, and in this row we'll put in the cell reference for the symbol for the Republican Party. Now what we are actually creating here is a key that links the name of the party to the symbol. Now this key could be on a different sheet, and the tabulated results could be on a different sheet. So but for this video we'll have everything on one sheet. But in order to make sure that this scheme still works, if you have things on different sheets, the cell reference is going to use the sheet name of the sheet along with the cell that we are referring to. So it'll be sheet 1 and then the exclamation mark, and then this is C3. Okay, and copy the symbol formula down, and this will be sheet 1 C4. Okay, now here's where we will be tabulating the results. So we have let's put in name of state, winning party, party symbol. So just gonna make these columns a little bigger so they fit. Okay, now I'm just putting names just of a few states, just to show you how this process is done, how to have Excel automatically updates the images. Okay, so let's say put Texas, Florida, California. Let's just go with 3 names. Okay, so let's assume, again, I don't remember which party won which state, but I'm just going to we're just going to be putting in some, arbitrarily the name of the winning party, and then we'll see how these symbols change automatically. So let's assume Texas and Florida was Republicans and California was Democrat. Okay. Now over here is we would want since Texas we say was won by the Republicans, we would want the elephant to show up here automatically. Similarly, Florida, we say Republicans, we would want the Republican symbol show up here. California, on the other hand, was won by the Democrats, so we want this symbol, the Democratic symbol, show up here. Now, what we do is we're going to use the VLOOKUP formula. I've done a video on that deals with the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP in detail. I would urge you to go and review that or view that if you haven't already seen it, and because that video explains in detail how you use VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP. Okay. Now, what I want to do is have this the name of the party. Pick up the name of the party, and then from here pick up the cell reference. So it's going to be J2 comma these two cells comma 2 comma 4 because we want an exact match. Okay. Now I would want to copy this formula down. So if I'll have to lock the range by using dollar signs. So the range stays locked. Okay, so you see Republicans is sheet 1 C4, Republicans C1 sheet 4, Republicans C1 sheet 4, Democrats on the hand sheet 1 C3. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to define three since we're just doing 3 states, what we'll do is we'll define 3 names by clicking on formulas and define name. We'll say we'll call the first named cell reference is party 1, and we'll use the indirect function. What indirect does is it creates a cell reference out of this. So what it does is it will use this cell reference and find out what the content of the cell and pull those. Okay, and here we'll define. Well, this doesn't need to be, we did not need to move the cursor down, but cell party 2, and this is going to be indirect, this guy here, and then we'll define the third party 3, and obviously if you were doing this on the election night, you'll have party 1, party 2, all the way up to all the states. There you go. Now what you want to do is you want to go here. Now you don't want to click on the image, you just want to copy the cell. Okay, and you come here, go to home, and do a paste special. Now what this does is it links the picture. Okay, I'm just going to center this. Okay, let's finish all this and I'll show you the real, where the real magic is going to take place. And linked picture, copy, and linked picture. Okay, now what we're going to do is remember those name cells that we created, ranges we created. I'm going to click on the first one. See how it says C3 $3 $C$3. This is different to the, but I'm going to delete that and make that into party 1. Essentially what it does is going to do the indirect from here. You see what happened? Let me just finish for this all of them. Party 3. Okay, so you see how, because Texas we said was won by the Republican Party, it automatically put in the Republican symbol. Similarly for Florida, the Republicans won, put in the Republican symbol. For California, it was the Democrats, so put in the symbol of the Democratic Party. Now, let's assume Florida was not actually Republican, it was Democrats who carried the state. So I'm just going to put Democrat, and keep your eye here because this image is going to change into the Democrat Party symbol. Alright. Similarly, if California we say was the Republicans instead of Democrats, let's put in Republican and see what happens. Boom. The symbol changes. So whatever you have here in this the winning party column, the party symbol changes automatically. Okay, so that's how you would have images change dynamically based on, you could have this part here be a complex formula, and you could have these symbols that are coming up here be a thumbs up or thumbs down depending on different sales scenarios. If your sales this year was better than last year, you could have it automatically say, you could put in the formula if sales this year greater than sales last year, that type of thing. This could and then it's good if it's sales this year is less than sales last year, is bad. Depending on whether it's good or bad, it could, you could have a symbol of thumbs up or thumbs down showing up here automatically. So this just shows you how you could have Excel put in symbols dynamically based on the contents of a cell. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed so far, we also request that you subscribe to the channel. And if there's any particular video that you would like to see, please do leave in the comments below. Thank you very much.